Wait, what? You did what? I can't hear you.
I canceled my Amazon subscription.
You're
Why?
trying to stick it to Daddy Bezos?
You're so brave, Hector.
No,
What'd you do?
because someone else in my family has one, so I just used their
Oh.
account.
I mean, still, yeah, less money to
Understand.
Bezos, I guess. But
Yeah.
you're still using his services, so
That was-
Well, now see if 30 people got on the same account.
honestly, how many people can you share with?
Any,
I wonder.
as many. I'm sharing it with like 20.
who was the company?
Not even a joke. I'm sharing it with like 20 people.
Who was the company that's limiting the account use to one user?
Netflix.
Netflix, right?
Netflix
They want
started
to
sharing it.
crack down
Oh.
on password sharing.
Yeah.
Even though it's like I pay for your service, I should be able to use it however I see it
Yeah.
fit. Because realistically, you're not going to have like 3 or 4 screens on at the same time. You're just having like, one, and then the next person's watching something.
Yeah.
I thought, I understand. Like, one screen's already playing. You can't use it on another one. And I'm like, well, isn't that how it usually works? Right?
Yeah,
Like
but
Crunchyroll does that.
unless you upgrade your plan, that's why. Because like the most
Yeah.
basic plan is like one screen, and that's
it's like
it.
$6.99 or something.
No, it's like $8.99 now, and it's only like 480p. It's not even like 720.
480p?
Yeah, it's not even 720.
Wait,
1080.
they're making you not pay. Wait, what the fuck?
They're
Standard
making you live in
definition.
the 90s.
What the?
Yeah,
You
standard
want
definition.
standard cable? Like,
Exactly. Like this is why you should
And they're
just
adding
bootleg
ads
everything.
to it.
When?
I don't know, but like a whole bunch of popular streaming services were thinking about adding ads to a lot of their lower end plans, like the
Oh.
like the 420 and stuff.
I don't know if Netflix will ever do it, but I feel like Netflix succeeded because it had no ads at all.
Yeah.
Like Hulu back in the day was like, oh, you get ads on the free stuff. Okay, that's fine.
And it never made it as big as Netflix.
Exactly. But not only that, Hulu, if you pay for the plan, you still have to watch ads also on the most basic plan now. So you're paying for something and you're still watching ads also.
Mhm.
And then if you get the premium one, there's still premium ads on premium content. And it's like, what's the point?
What's the point?
What am I paying
Yeah.
for this for? Just fucking pirate, bootleg, anything else at all. Arg.
or just get YouTube Red, right? What includes Google Play, and then just just go try to find that.
Hector,
Hector,
if you're
Hector.
if you're
try
gonna-
to find the illegal user that already has the whole movie.
if
uploaded.
you're gonna advertise RedTube, you got to do it out in
Yeah.
the last 5 minutes of the podcast.
Can't
Hector.
do it
We-
in the first
we
5.
can't.
YouTube Red, right?
No, we're talking about.
BBC.
You said RedTube. You said
I said
RedTube.
RedTube?
Yes, you said RedTube.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I swear I said YouTube first.
Yeah, we're gaslighting you. You're okay. You said YouTube Red, but then we
Yeah.
both looked at each other and went RedTube.
RedTube.
Hector,
You guys are dumb.
what porn addiction does to a motherfucker?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys watch porn on YouTube?
When you come more than 5 times a day.
I use YouTube Red for porn. Oh, he's
Elsa
dyslexic.
Pregnant Elsa Spider.
Oh, honestly, they have like weird shit, dude. There's like Japanese rub town massage, and like on YouTube. This is YouTube. And YouTube doesn't crack down on this, but they'll crack down on a user going, "This rich YouTuber hit my Tesla," and then the rich YouTuber goes, "Copyright strike! Don't show my footage." And he goes, "Okay, I took out the footage, but this guy still hit my parked car when they were racing their Tesla on this hill in Echo Park," and they're like, boom, copyright striked again for putting my fucking name in your mouth. And then the guy goes, "So guys, he copyright striked me again. So the issue is still there. GoFundMe in below because I need to repair my car or whatever."
Mhm.
And he has like a $20,000 GoFundMe. And then,
Just kill the guy.
dude, and then the guy, I don't know. And then the guy donated $2,000. The rich YouTuber donated $2,000 for his GoFundMe. He's like, this is probably all the revenue I'm gonna make from the video. It's like, yeah, fucking right, $2,000. It's like a big Alex Choi, I think is his name. Alex Choi, huge YouTuber, and they were racing cars on the fucking. They're racing, not racing. They were speeding with a Tesla to get it to catch air over one of the hills, and it goes over hills. It slams into some trash cans, and it smacked the guy's parked car.
Yeah, the one
in the
in
middle of the night.
that video on Reddit, basically from
On
page
Reddit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's crazy. Like the guy just slammed into the car, and then they were just like, technically he wasn't driving, but he's going like, oh dude, I don't know who was driving, so it's not my fault. I don't know who was driving. Like, obviously he knows who was driving.
Yeah.
He was there
He
filming.
was filming the video. What? It's his video. How's he not? Isn't it
Legit?
his car too?
I think it was his car, and he was like, well, it was my car. It's not taking my video. And then insurance is shitty with like hit and runs and stuff like that, so he can't even go through like that.
Well, if he has the footage of it, Oh, the
But
video.
it's a
uploaded.
whole
Yeah.
claim. That's the thing. Like he has the video saved and stuff, but
Yeah, because remember
It's a
when
whole
your
process.
brother, when your brother tried to report a hit and run, they're like, well, first you need a police report, and then send
Yeah.
that to us. And then once the police confirm that it was a hit and run,
Yeah.
then we give you the insurance.
it can be
money.
weeks until the guy gets his money, basically. Yeah, or
Yeah.
months. Who knows?
Who knows?
Because insurance is fucking dragging your feet. I just heard this ad today where the guy, it was a lawyer, right? And he's like, injury lawyers. Why do you need a big injury lawyer? Because remember, when you get injured in a car accident, it's not you versus the driver. It's you versus their insurance. And I was like, that's so fucking true. Insurance
true.
is such a fucking scam where
Yeah.
they're like,
Scam.
hey, pay us $300 a month, and we'll protect the premium on your car. Awesome, cool. You actually get hit by someone legitimate. And they're like, I don't know if that technically counts as damage. You could say that was there before, and you're like, my rear wheels are popped, and like I've got damage to the chassis
The
and
axles
stuff.
are fucking.
Yeah, and they're like, you know what? We don't fix cosmetic damage. We only fix damage that you need to have fixed. So we'll replace the wheels.
Is that a spoiler? We can't. We don't cover mods.
Yeah, exactly. It's like this. You had a fucking Bernie sticker on there. Sorry, that technically counts as a mod, and because it was on your bumper's modded, and we disqualify bumper modded cars.
I swear, dude. Like almost every industry that I can think of is like made worse by being for profit. Like insurance companies, like the reason they're like that is because they're for profit.
Exactly.
Because they
Any
care about the
insurance
profit.
Companies for profit. Even
Yeah.
even hospitals are for profit.
Yeah.
Well, that's the huge problem in America, at
Yeah.
least, because it's like, well, can we just get socialized healthcare like in most other places, And they're like,
And
no.
all the Republicans on the chair on the
And the
Senate.
drug
But
manufacturer.
the neoliberalism
money.
stink extends far farther because like even like the social security net in Britain is getting gutted. Like the
Yeah.
NHS, their like socialized healthcare is getting sold off piece by piece to private companies.
Yeah, it's fucked up. It's like
Yeah,
you're slowly
they're
losing
getting-
the one thing supposedly you're supposed to be good about,
Yeah.
socialized healthcare. It's like, nope.
That's
bye.
the one thing Britain had, to be honest, on like America.
And if you want to go to the dentist, just go down to Tijuana if you're here in California, honestly.
Mhm.
Such a fucking scam. It's like $800 for a crown, and down there they're like 800 pesos, which is like $40. And they'll do it so
Yeah.
fast, and it's not the 1930s anymore.
Glasses too.
Yeah, everything. Dude, you can go get a fucking kidney down there.
The
Don't
doc-
ask where it came from.
Yeah,
but
The
that's a
doctors
different
over
story.
there, it's like after all this, after all of, about a trial and error, my business is now multi-million.
Exactly. It's like, how many dead bodies were there in the 70s in Mexico? We're not going to tell you. But now it's 2020
Yeah.
or 2022. Oops. Keep saying 2020.
I'm proud
Now
of
that
you.
it's 2022, it's all good.
Legitimately though, I keep thinking that 2021 is next year.
I
It's
know.
like, oh yeah, next year.
We're all
2021.
stuck in 2020 limbo.
Proud to say we're 80% successful
Yeah,
for
exactly.
the past 10 years.
Exactly. 80% success rate. That's a B. That's a solid B
B,
minus,
solid
you know?
minus.
That's
Hey,
nothing to
You know what
sneeze
they
at.
say? C's get degrees. As long
Exactly.
as they have above a C.
Dude, imagine your doctor had a 70% success rate. You'd never fucking go there, dude. He's like, I'm a dentist with a 70% success rate. And you're like,
I guess-
Jesus.
But a
Depends, I
dentist,
guess.
like a
No.
dentist, a dentist.
Exactly. He's just a, that's the other thing. He's just a dentist. He's not even a real doctor.
I feel like a dentist with a 70% like success rate is worse than like a normal doctor with a 70% success rate. Because normal doctors on average don't really go into your body and mess with things.
Mhm.
That's all a dentist's job is to like
Go into your mouth.
inside it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you just imagine 70% success rate. So that means like they slipped with like a knife or like one of those pokey things and just fucking cut your tongue.
Exactly.
It's like, no.
Or not just that. What if they fuck up the dosage on the gas and the
Yeah.
laffy gas, and then you wake up, you can feel everything, but you can't say anything.
From a coma.
Dude, no, yeah, legit. You're sitting there, and then you're like, and you feel everything, but you can't scream, and you're like, you're just dying on the inside. That shit happens, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Little known phenomenon. People go into surgery, it wears off on them. They're awake, fully conscious. They can feel everything, but they can't speak or move because they're still
We're
paralyzed.
gonna give our viewers PTSD from going to a dentist.
Honestly.
It's like, or it just scare them from going. Just don't go. If you're sick, you're fucked.
Honestly,
If you're
yeah.
sick- if you're
If
sick,
you're
you're
sick
fucked.
in the U.S., you're fucked. If you can afford to trek over to Canada up on the north, or if you can trek down to Tijuana, then you're fine. You're perfectly fine. Just
Or
go
just
down
to
there.
Spain.
Calling sick from work.
Get
I'm
money.
gonna be gone for a week. Why? I need to go to TJ.
Exactly. Got to
Yeah.
recover. So the first 6 days are for the hookers, and the 7th day is when he rose again in fulfillment of the scriptures. It's for your dentist work. So
Jesus rose on the 7th day, so you rise for 6 days beforehand, and then you go to the dentist.
exactly. See,
what the Bible tells us.
Exactly. Amen.
Amen. You get struck by lightning. So,
Wouldn't be the first.
So work reform.
Honestly?
Work reform.
Work reform.
Medical reform. Everything reform.
let's just tear down the system and start anew.
Honestly, burn everything down. Start again.
When it's like when the senators
So we
just
can have an
die.
insurrection. No.
Yeah.
The senators die out. Everyone who was like 30 or 50, they're like, huh. So I guess their plan didn't work out, and then
Well, so here's the thing. There's still crazy people that are young, like Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah.
She's younger than 50. Fucking Lauren Boebert, crazy cunt, is also, she's in her like 30s or whatever. It's like there's still crazy people on the right that are not over 50 years old.
but how much?
As
like,
unfortunate as it is.
I was gonna say,
I
but
think
like
they'll be probably.
it's a
voted
minority
out.
in
Yeah,
the
they'll
younger
be voted
years.
out.
Hopefully.
not
but
voted out, but like there's gonna be less of them because there's just simply not enough to go around in the younger years.
There was literally a congressman who just said he was against interracial marriage.
Yeah,
There was literally, like, this literally just happened. I don't know if it's going to get better or if they're just getting braver, but.
probably
I
getting
think-
braver.
Yeah. So
Not
the
gonna lie.
argument is that I think this is just getting braver. But I also think people are getting more.
Can't hear you, what?
What was it? Wasn't there like a congressman like when he was like interviewing the new lady judge that's gonna go on to like the Supreme Court? He
Yeah.
was basically saying that like religious freedom should supersede every other law, basically.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, are you a practicing Christian?" Blah blah blah, all this stuff, and then she was like, "Senator, that is not relevant." And then he was like, like, obviously she's right because it's
Yeah.
separation church and state. You're not supposed to use that as precedents, no matter what, right?
Mhm.
That's how you interpret the law. And then this dumbass, why am I blanking on his name? The guy who ran away from Texas. Fuck.
Oh,
Not-
Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz. I was gonna say
Ted
Marco
Cruz.
Rubio. I know that's
He
not
went
true.
on a cruise.
Yeah, Ted Cruz. That
He like not. This,
he was like, "Do you think this book is racist?" And like, do these books that are being taught to our children, are babies really racist? And she was like, "Senator, that's not part of the curriculum. Like that. I'm talking to you right now as a judge. How is this relevant?" She was basically going like, "Bitch, how is this
Shut the
fucking
fuck
relevant?"
up.
Yeah, like imagine you go to interview at McDonald's and they're like, "So, do you think that
couldn't
segregation should still exist?" And it's like, how is that relevant? I'm at McDonald's, dude. How is that even relevant? Like, we barely even sell fried chicken, and
Yeah.
grape drink
Oh,
and grape drink. But yeah, it's like it's not relevant. There's no reason a senator should be asking dumb shit questions. And someone even commented saying, "This seems like something right out of Parks and Rec," like straight up, where
no fucking key.
the lady goes to Parks and Rec and, to the city council and she goes, "Ma'am, there was a sign that said that do not drink the water. It's potable because it's recycled water. So I boiled it and made some tea with it. And now I have a rash. What do you have to say about that?" And they're like this, it could be real. It could be real.
Honestly, at
Who
this point, I
fucking
wouldn't doubt
knows?
it. I wouldn't doubt it.
Truth is stranger than fiction.
what scares
Okay,
me, though,
goosebumps.
I think they're self-aware. They're saying dumb shit, but they're like, if we just wait it out, they're gonna leave us alone.
Yeah.
That's the worst part
It's 'cause
too.
Democrats don't have any fucking teeth.
They got no balls.
Yeah,
They got
exactly.
nothing. They got no claws.
Got
They got
nothing.
no nails. They got no
You
clickety clacks.
officer, arrest him.
Exactly. Like
because I paid you.
no, not even that. It's like there's I think Marjorie Taylor Greene was labeled as like an insurrectionist because she was live tweeting Nancy Pelosi's location during that, and someone is suing her so that she's unable to run. They want to sue her in order to make her unable to run again, stating that she's unfit to hold public office because she literally was an insurrectionist. Like straight up, she's
up.
a traitor. Straight up, she's a traitor. Traitors should be quartered and hanged. Like this is according to the Constitution. Like. I don't know the Constitution. You get what I mean, right?
Yeah.
How it's like if they're like follow the law in 1776, and it's like okay, I will. A traitor under the Constitution shall be hanged. All right, public execution it is. But
Yeah.
obviously we
use
know
the
it's
words
not.
against them.
Exactly, and you can do that too for anyone that's like the Bible says that marriage and stuff, and it's like no. Some book written 2,000 years ago should not be the basis for a modern government. Sure, interpret it any way you want in your personal life, but you should not be imposing that onto other people.
Well, I would just
Probably
say,
not even
I
written
would just say
2,000 years
separation of religion and the Constitution.
Church and state, yeah.
Yeah, church and state.
Straight up
The
church and
basis-
state.
The basis
Sure,
of,
straight.
of any
Any
modern democracy.
religion irrelevant to lawmaking.
Exactly, but that's what's fucked up because they'll
my face the card lit up.
yeah they'll still use that and be like
activated my trap card.
Alright.
The Constitution.
honestly
separation. So you think do you believe in separation of church and state? Separation of church and state. Senator? Oh, okay. Separation of church and state. That's it. And they shut the fuck up.
Edward's burner phone is activating. Edward, just hang up.
It's okay.
Edward, hang up on them. No, I was gonna say on that one, but
Yeah, what the fuck? Isn't it?
yeah. Turn off the old phones. Come on, Edward. Corre, Edward.
Man, get out the fuck out of the court.
Banned. He's gone. See, he has disappeared behind the courthouse.
Why is there so much hate against me? I'm speaking my voice. What happened to the First Amendment?
Oh, and I love that too when conservatives go, he was banned off Twitter for saying the N-word and for saying racist things and for inciting violence. That is against his First Amendment rights. And it's like, the First Amendment only protects you against government. The First Amendment, all the amendments are for government. You can't just go, hey, I have a gun and I'm going to rob this store because it is my right to own a gun. It's like, no, you can't incite violence. And not only that, I don't want to just say that. Twitter is a private company who can do whatever the fuck they want. If they go, this guy, I'm going to ban him. Private company. Why? Because private reasons doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. Okay. That is their right as a private company.
TOS.
Exactly. If they say, here are my terms of service for you to use it. If you breach these terms of service, you'll be banned. And they go, I breached the terms of service. Why was I banned? This is bullshit. You're attacking my First Amendment rights. Where's my freedom of speech?
Re-say what you said right now. And
exactly.
then you get your answer.
Not just that, but it's like, free speech as much as you want. Go talk to the government as much as you want about your qualms. That's perfectly fine. But if you show up to my house, you start telling me things in my own house, I tell you to leave, you can't go, this is bullshit. This is against my First Amendment rights. No. First Amendment's only for the government.
You shoot them right there and then.
Exactly. You are now trespassing.
Yeah.
Here's my rights. Exactly. Especially if it's Texas. Man, you so much as sneeze on someone's avocado tree in Texas
Who
and
the
you'll
fuck
be...
still lives in Texas?
Fucking
People who want to freeze to death or overheat to death, or rich people who want to avoid taxes.
and people who can't afford to move.
Or Ted Cruz cultists.
Ted Cruz don't even live in Texas anymore. I bet.
Barely.
I bet you he's like, yeah, I'm only here to like once a week to like fulfill like my attendance.
Represent
Yeah.
the Republicans. And
Yeah.
then he's like, yeah,
And
that's
peace.
my vacation home. I don't even live here.
Basically true. Texas is Ted Cruz's vacation home.
Low key.
That's so true. He lives in Cancun by this point,
Yeah.
dude.
At this point,
Dumbest shit ever, especially when he was
I know
tweeting.
Spanish. I don't even hate Mexicans, but you guys just pay me a lot to just say that.
Yeah, I don't hate beaners. I mean Mexicans. Like, what is this about? You know, these fucking spics. I mean, again, these Mexicans.
Oh god.
You know, like
Wait, he's not even racist. He's just there for the meme.
exactly.
Imagine. It's like-
Jesus,
it's
how
like,
many times?
Why are you guys getting mad for me going to Cancun? You guys paid me to go to Cancun.
Dude, like legit, he tweeted that. He was like, man, these Cancun prices are going, they're looking pretty sweet right now. Ha 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 ha, get it? I'm a funny man. And they're like, you're a horrible piece of shit who's avoiding his job.
yeah. It's not
Anywhere else, if you go, hey, you have a deadline to do. I'm going to go to Cancun. All right, you're fired. But I thought I could just do whatever I want. It's like, for some reason, only in the highest form of government can you do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
For some reason.
For some reason. That's one of the things that needs to happen. There needs to be accountability. There needs to be accountability, and then decrease the uncertainty, right? Like if there was a president that says, okay, I might not be the perfect president, but I'm gonna have safeguards, so fail safes, right?
Mm-hmm.
If someone's not doing their job, you guys will see it, and then but it will be public. It will be made for everyone to understand.
Yeah,
Like, everyone here, right? This guy's the senator of the finances, whatever, right?
Yeah.
You're not doing his job right. You guys will know, and then he'll get punished for it. Like
Honestly, public lashings.
Exactly.
If you can't bring down the budget, that's a public execution.
Paddle.
What's it called?
It's a paddling.
Wiring money to your own account? Fucking jail.
Oh, I know, dude.
Funding from somewhere else? Jail. Built in a cult after your name? Jail.
Honestly, dude, can we get Hector for president? Holy shit. Hector for president.
Put milk in a bowl before
put in a
cereal.
Jail. Exactly. No, putting the milk in the bowl before the cereal.
Yeah.
Your
cereal's too dry. Jail.
Jail.
You overcooked
my
it.
omelet. Fuck
Jail. Undercooked the omelet. Jail.
Also, jail.
Yeah. Honestly.
Not enough cum on the
Yeah.
Believe it or not, jail.
Yeah, where he's like, overcooked fish, jail. Undercooked fish, believe it or not, also jail. Miss a dentist appointment, also jail. We have the best patients in the world because of jail. In this like horrible country. They're locking
Not
up
enough cum
everyone.
on the walls. Jail.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
Speaking about cum on the walls, Hector. So chicken Alfredo, right? Do you think that is the easiest one to make, or do you want to give us something a little more complex? Because we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this right, Hector. We're gonna
old-fashioned
we're
way.
gonna do a cook-off.
With pistols.
You had to think of the components of chicken Alfredo. Of protein,
Components.
right? Chicken, right? You can either have it breaded, whatever. You just make it nice, right? Chicken protein, starch, for the fettuccine, right? This, whatever spaghetti, whatever pasta you want to use.
Yeah.
That's the starch, and then sauce, the Alfredo. It's gonna be my scratch. You guys are not gonna buy it pre.
Damn it! I was just gonna buy some fucking ragu and dunk it, Hector.
All made Alfredo. No, you guys are gonna make it
Just
from
some
scratch.
chicken broth,
Oh, yeah.
some milk. There
guys
you go.
Some fresh garlic, fresh Parmesan,
So-
some heavy cream.
Are you gonna have the recipe for us? Like, are you gonna
Or we
make
have
the
to
recipe
come up
for
with
us?
our own recipe.
Or will do you want to Google?
I have a recipe, but
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, because it's better if we obviously if we both have the
Yeah.
same recipe and see if we fuck up or
That's why it's
whatnot.
based on the skill, not the.
because there's I told you I'm gonna base you off of components. How well you do the chicken, how well you do the pasta, and how well you do the sauce.
Dude,
That's
my
true.
chicken's gonna be medium rare. Okay, I'm telling you right now.
Medium rare. The only way to
I
eat
told
chicken.
you, so I'm like, I'm gonna tell you what I'm looking for,
Mhm.
right? Not a dry ass fucking chicken, right?
If there's not a
Or
risk of
undercooked
salmonella,
chicken.
it's not a it's too cooked.
Undercooked chicken is
Jail.
automatic jail.
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 Overcooked chicken. Jail.
Jail.
Okay.
Too dry?
You can't rely on
Mega
the
jail.
sauce. You can't rely on the
Yeah,
sauce
it
to
better be
wetten it up.
165. It's not like I'm
On the
gonna take
inside.
the temperature, but I'm like, I know it's undercooked.
No, we should though. We should we should like
You
do
guys
it all
should.
professional. Exactly.
You guys
Exactly.
should.
Us
Not
Master
me.
Chefs,
I'm gonna be
Master
good.
Chef Hector edition.
Right?
Exactly.
So chicken, whatever, 1 to 10, right? Pasta,
Yeah.
Pasta 1 to 10, sauce 1 to 10.
How we played it 1 to 10.
I'm gonna bring a chef
That'll
hat.
be
If we-
that'll be
Time to
another
buy chef
component.
hats.
But
Huh?
then it can't be odd, so I need to add in one more. So the
Mhm.
presentation, fine, one more.
Yeah,
component.
presentation
But
makes
then
sense.
I'm gonna add a vegetable. Then you guys gotta use zucchini or broccoli on the side, and that'll be the another component.
Oh.
It has to be-
I was just gonna add it into
It
it.
has to be odd because even the even's pretty.
Well, no, because
even
either way.
even could come into a tie.
No. Because remember, it's gonna be. Oh, no, I get you. I got what you mean. Yeah, because you'll be like, okay, 5, 6 wins, and then 7 or 8 wins, and then if it's like, okay, Edward won 2, and I won 2 categories, what's the tiebreaker? I got you. So it'd be like, okay,
Anything odd is better for you guys because odd
Yeah.
in the culinary world makes everything look better.
wait, the chicken, the sauce, the pasta, the preparation, and
The presentation.
The presentation,
and
the
the
pre-
vegetables.
presentation and the vegetables, I guess. No, you forgot the most important category: how tall our chef hat can be before it collapses.
True.
We'll make him out of paper mache. We're just like, I'm making the
If it
chicken.
falls, jail.
Falls into my sauce, ignites. So we burned
We have,
Hector's.
we have like a greasy pizza on top of the hat. It's just
So we accidentally burned Hector's house down, but all in all, solid 6 out of 10.
Here's the bloopers from that.
Here's the blooper reel from us burning down his house, igniting all of his shoes at once.
and then we just start hearing pop, pop, pop. It's like, what that? I think the flames reached the pop figure.
Honestly. Oh my
then you
goodness.
just see like
Okay.
a pop, like something go pop, like something actually pop, and it flies and lands in front of us, and it's one of the heads of the pop figure.
Jesus, honestly, blown open. But yeah, okay, that makes sense. So we got the components. We got how good the pasta is gonna be, how good the sauce is gonna be, how good the chicken is.
Oh, yeah, we're planning on a competition.
presentation.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Legitimately. We're gonna stream it.
Hey Hector, can we use your house to cook?
Exactly.
Why don't you guys use your own fucking houses?
My kitchen's too small, dude.
Yeah,
Hector, your kitchen is most impressive.
True.
It's-
Yeah, but you have a
You're
dummy
still gonna
thick
share a
kitchen.
stove.
Huh?
You guys are still gonna.
Yeah. But we'll have 2 burners. One for the sauce and one for
Yeah,
the
right,
chicken.
right.
So, because the
I mean, it's
pasta.
up to you guys. You guys have 2 burners.
Oh, you're
You guys have
right.
2 burners. It's up to you.
2 burners
I'm
each.
I'm not gonna show you. I'm not gonna show you anything. You guys are gonna show me how well you guys cook.
I'm gonna cook my pasta in the oven. A little known sleeper fact. You can heat up the.
I'm gonna take my air fryer.
You get a cup of water,
Honestly.
put it in the oven. Why isn't it boiling?
I'm gonna make cup of noodles. I'm gonna take this is my secret ingredient: cup of noodles, and just boil that for 1 minute, and then throw the sauce on that. If it's good.
If it comes out better, I can't say anything.
Oh, we should make like gourmet poverty food. Also, like, you know how they like yeah,
So literally like fettuccine alfredo, but with like ramen noodles.
exactly. How good can you make this ramen noodles? You get me? Like you start with ramen noodles, and then you have like you got salchichas, you got cheese, you got everything.
Bowl.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Boiled
We got
eggs, a chatsu. Actually, you still get
chicken katsu. Exactly.
You still get a whole pork.
So for
pork loin and it's
exactly. So for this challenge, what I wanted to do was destroy the competition. So what I did was I went to Shinsengumi and I served it as my own. Hector's like,
the
this is
time
10 out of
limit
10.
was 1 hour, so I just used.
So I just ordered Uber Eats and they got here in 45 minutes. Uber Eats, use code broke. We don't have a code, unfortunately.
No, but we do
But
have
hey-
one for DoorDash. No.
soon.
Exactly,
We'll get
soon.
sponsors.
Soon.
We'll make our own shoes.
I got sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Exactly. They
No,
put on-
legitimately.
When? On Twitch?
On Twitch.
That's hilarious. How
I
much
just
they
didn't
send
go
you?
through with it.
Ah, you should have. Come on, they pay
give
that
you
good
enough
money.
money for one video.
Yeah, one video.
You're only one video more.
This Twitch stream sponsored by. Wait, no. If we keep saying them, obviously it's free advertising. Okay.
Yeah, it's free advertising.
League of
No.
Legends, destroy your mental health. That's how you do it. Better help your mental health.
Now,
You wouldn't
aren't you
have to
tired of destroying your mental health via League? Well, welcome to Battle.
Better help, exactly.
Or just not play those games and be a real gamer and get in console. Like if you-
Be a real gamer and get a console, he said. This man said get a console. How about be a real gamer and buy 3 PS5s you don't need? Yeah,
3
Hector.
monitors and no PC.
Exactly. Hector,
Like me, 3 monitors.
jail.
No PC.
Straight to jail. Straight to
Three
jail.
monitors, no PC? Jail.
Straight to jail. Honestly, if you're not using the
collect
full
200.
extent.
Oh, Mexico must be like, the computer doesn't work. You mean the
Dude.
monitor doesn't?
Oh, like this little kid came in and he was like, which computer is the best one? And he was pointing at the monitors. And I was like, oh, those are just monitors. Do you have a desktop already? He was like, no. I was like, oh, do you have like a laptop? He's like, no, I just want that computer. And I'm like, that's not a computer.
It's not
Like,
a
son,
computer.
he's going to plug it in and he's going to be staring at a black screen. Just like, where's my computer?
Remember I used to call it TVs? Like, why don't you just get a
TVs.
fucking TV for your PC? And you're like, you can.
I mean, hypothetically, but no, monitors are always going to be better.
In theory.
theory.
I
It'll
used to have a
frustrate.
TV for a thing, but then like
It's true.
the screens go out way too easily.
I remember my first PC, I connected to my old ass HD TV.
Yeah.
The big ass one. Like, it was big as your desk.
Yeah.
Terrible.
It was-
Yeah, right there. That I used to have a TV as big as the desk,
Yeah.
but like the screen goes out when you use it with the PC for some reason.
Mhm.
Like, and then it was like $100 or $200 to replace, and like those TVs are basically worth like $200 now. Like,
Yeah.
Someone threw out like a flat screen, but it was like only one HDMI for flash screen.
only one.
I mean, you can get a splitter.
But I'd rather just. Well, no.
You got nothing. You got nothing, Hector.
I have all-
Get out.
I have all-
Jail.
Jail.
I
No arguments.
Jail.
I don't need no more TVs because they already have a TV in every corner of my house.
Hector, we can't hear you because you're going to put the mic up to your fucking mouth.
Yes, you
Jail.
can. Yes, you
Just
can.
yelling.
No speaking into the mic.
Jail.
That means gold, dude. Believe it
It's
or
so
not.
good. Believe it or not, jail. The best customers in the world.
No HDMI. It's like it's the Mega
No HDMI.
No HDMI.
No bitches.
I love that meme too.
Oh, so good. No maiden. No winches.
No winches.
Yeah, it's a good
No
one.
context.
No content. That's bad.
Honestly, this podcast right now, we got no content. We got
Dude,
No content.
3 people.
Michael's not.
I hate it when it goes down the wrong hole.
Honestly,
It slips and then just.
start choking.
Recently, the one of like talking about bad habits. Recently, I keep more often I've been biting my tongue when
That's
I'm
like a-
sleeping.
When you're sleep, how?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I had no idea.
He might have lockjaw.
How do you
that?
realize?
I'm like, I wake up, ouch.
He's like,
ah. I'm like, no. I'm like, cause I'm scared, cause I seen people like bleed out. Cause
Yeah. Like choke on their own blood.
Yeah.
'Cause of the-
No, obviously I woke. I will feel it. But I'm like, I always bit the side.
it's out of your mouth or it's out of your tongue?
My tongue.
Ah.
No, but I have a mouth guard. I always wear.
Yeah. Oh.
Sleep with the mouth guard. It's much better.
Yeah.
Because you might never know if you're grinding your teeth. It not only is it better for your teeth, and like you don't never. It probably help you with your sleep because you don't know if you have a bad habit of grinding your teeth.
Mhm.
Well, I use a mouth guard. I feel like it doesn't help that much. What brand do you have?
I use a custom one.
Oh, look at Mr. Fancy Pants. Yeah, the only
Ooh.
mouth guard I use is your mom's vagina. Oh, roasted. Goodbye.
Breaks my
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. I just destroyed the audio listeners.
Yeah, just
Oops.
fucking.
No, it's because remember I used Invisalign. But
Oh, yeah.
After the 12 months that you use it,
Mhm.
they give you a retainer, and that retainer is basically a mouth.
I have retainers.
I haven't been to the dentist in
better.
almost 5 years now.
I can't go no more because I don't have no more medical.
No, it doesn't
happened
last
to
till
your
the end of the month.
Yeah,
Or
that's but like
go get an appointment right now. And be
6
like,
days.
give me
Yeah.
all the fixins.
Give me everything.
they're gonna pay for it.
They stuff a Thanksgiving dinner in your mouth.
I think
That's how it
maybe
works.
I'll schedule like the last cleaning and shit.
Mm.
I take care of
Wait,
it.
why is your
Because I quit.
Oh, you quit?
Fuck them.
This
Oh.
podcast is I quit. I recently quit my job.
Tell us a story.
Good.
Tell us a story, Hector.
Story. So
Antiwork.
Story time.
Antiwork. So I've worked for UCLA for like
10,000
5 to 6 years in the kitchen.
And let's give him out his social security number. It's 51. Okay, and then
6969.
All right.
it's about
I
drive.
am
It's about
not-
power.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go.
I
Go, Hector. Sorry. I'm going to stop interrupting you. Go.
unfortunately.
Tell me your story, Hector. How's it go?
Unfortunately, UCLA doesn't have like union. The union can't help you. Like can't guarantee you a promotion unless it's within the union, right? So unless I was like a per diem cook
Yeah.
and someone else got promoted to a cook, right? Which I should have been if I was like, hey, I've been here 5 years and this guy
Yeah.
has just been here for 2 and he got promoted, or what's up with that? So then they would have helped me with that promotion. But since the promotion is outside of the union, right, sous chef, and it's up to them. They have their whatever list of requirements.
Mm.
They get to choose whoever to promote. Now, but here's the thing. I have a culinary degree,
Yeah.
right? It's a certificate. I've been there for 5 years, right? I got the management degree,
Yeah.
okay? I have every component they probably want,
Mm.
right? Experience or not. I have enough skill to go against an experienced man.
But the thing is, with those kinds of jobs, you forgot the most important part. You didn't tongue their asshole enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a kiss ass.
You gotta
Exactly.
So,
rub shoulders.
they promoted my coworker instead of me,
Yeah.
and I was like,
With less qualifications.
That's the
I
important
wouldn't,
part. Less
I wouldn't
qualifications.
say that because I could go against my argument, right? Because this guy's
Right.
been a manager at like
Oh,
Pollo
okay.
Loco or something.
Pollo Loco, my favorite
Yeah.
place. And then?
But that also works against them, right? Oh, so you're looking for experience. What type of experience? Oh, in fine dining? Or did this guy do fine dining for 5 years like me? Oh, okay.
Exactly.
All right. So then your argument doesn't count. for
Exactly.
Experience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, but he did it out of spite. My chef
Yeah.
did it out of spite because he
Straight
didn't
up.
like me.
He was being a dick.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, because there's no other reason. You want a cooking contest? I'll win, right? Who shows up to work?
I don't know if you could beat me, dude. I make minute noodles in 58 seconds.
58 seconds. I can make minute rice in 59 seconds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a real skill.
Yeah.
And then?
I'm like, I could do a skill test. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see who could write in fluent English.
Yeah. That's you've killed most of the Mexican workforce
Yeah.
in the kitchen with that.
Like, but I'm like, you pick that guy because you know he'll be kissing your ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
And that's what every guy's usually.
He just needed another ball
every
slobber.
Mexican that works for him kisses his ass.
A huevo.
This dumb motherfucker who's 6 feet tall, shitty ass cook I ever seen. Sous chef. He's a fucking piece of shit sous chef too.
Ben?
And I'm like, I could cook better than you. He's like, I don't care. I'm sous chef. I'm like, what? You're
Yeah.
a big baby. That's who you are.
Honestly.
I thought you were gonna say you're a big piece of shit. Cause he is.
But
Yeah.
I'm like, my argument is like, I'm not here to work against you, obviously.
Yeah.
And you can't even say that because I have more years here
Mhm.
than you. Like I to him, I'm like,
Yeah.
more years from you here. Obviously, my loyalty shouldn't be questioned.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Because it's not like you were like shopping around anything before this.
Yeah, no.
It's only now because you're like, hey,
Not to mention,
put in time.
Put this together with like what happened fucking before, with the
With my No, that's the same guy.
The same guy. Yeah, that's why.
That's like he had exactly.
Yeah. So put it together with that, and it's like, well, you're never going to be able to get anything out of that job anymore because the person directly above you is a piece of shit who just wants to squash you down.
Yeah.
But the thing is, HR is also on your side. But
well, yeah, because HR isn't there to help you.
Exactly.
They're there to help the company.
But my argument is they're going beyond that. They're actually going out of the way to make it look like it's my fault. That was the argument. That was the case with them.
That's why it was a problem. Yeah.
Hence, making the workplace hostile.
Yeah.
Unsafe for me, right? Which is not fair. Which should not be allowed.
No.
Yeah.
Right. And then I'm like, okay, so because I'm like, I get like, look at like always look at your argument, right?
Yeah.
What could go against my argument? Maybe I'm not skilled enough. Maybe I'm not whatever, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, because obviously, we were educated enough to be better analysts of stuff, right? The critical thinking, all that training we went through in college, that's what we do, right? That's what we had to do, especially to get the management degree that we obtained. Not your degree.
I was gonna say.
Me, Andres.
Wait, yeah. What was yours?
I got a systems and operations manager degree.
That's still pretty.
Close enough.
Edward, you did it. You probably did
Yeah,
it.
exactly. You have a degrry. That's the point. All
That's the
three of us
point.
sitting here with a degree. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody point in the camera and go, "Ha ha, Alan, you don't." Have I'm kidding.
He's gonna get it.
Obvious.
If only if only he could just take the test to get it.
I mean, there's no test to get it. That's the thing. It's coursework because there's no one way that you can go, do you know everything? Because there's so many exams and so many
too much stuff.
Things and writers.
I'm actually probably
and
gonna go back
papers.
to get my master's. The year thing is almost up, I think, so I'm gonna try to apply soon. I don't know what degree I'm gonna go for, but
Not the degree. You just can't get a master's unless you have.
it has to be related to my bachelor's, right? That's what the CSUN website
I don't
said.
think so.
It has to be directly. It has to be directly for your directly your major.
No, always.
You have to get approved to the master's program.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the first.
never mind.
Get approved.
As
I
a
have to
first
apply.
step.
But like,
no, but when I got told off because there was like some year waiting period. I needed to get experience. Like the experience before that didn't count.
Experience, like
Yeah.
That's why they look for. They're mostly, what's it called?
That's why I had to
Prioritize
wait a year.
students that have already studied abroad, right? Whatever those extra
Study abroad.
the extra shit they did during their course.
Extracurriculars.
Extracurricular activities, right?
Yeah.
Internships for the ones that are desperate.
Volunteering and stuff.
Volunteering,
Yeah.
right? And then you need letters of recommendation from your professors.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean,
I
you
got
get it.
those.
Unless you just tell, hey, I'm fucking Hector Corrales. Remember me 3 years ago?
Motherfucking
guy-
Hector Cross.
The one that got A without speaking a fucking word in your class? That's me.
Honestly, no.
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 I got like 2, but I don't wait. Do they have an expiration date? That's the thing.
No.
Okay.
No, once you get
All
the
right.
letter of recommendation, you got it.
All right. That's fine.
But it doesn't have to be also from a professor. It could be someone from the profession.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Like, a local
An
business
An
owner,
actual operation manager.
etc. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You just need to find one. Hey, can you sign this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy as it sounds.
Easy as
Edward.
it sounds.
Easy.
But yeah, I'm like, nah, there's no way I'm not
Connections.
qualified for this. Right? I was
Yeah.
like, there's no way. And I'm like, okay, I need to remember what this fool said to me once. That he was scared that I'm going to be someone that he can't control. Oh, okay, you just don't.
You want to kiss ass?
I'm not a kiss ass.
Yeah, basically, like,
Kiss
I can't control it. Work shouldn't be about who can I control.
Right.
It should be who would do the job best, and would we work together well as a team. Because, like, let's say hypothetically, if he'd worded it better and been like, I don't know if you're a team player or something. Like, you could easily tell him, what do you know? I'm not a team player. I've been here for 5 years. No one's had any complaints about me.
but
It's
he's
a good
not-
track record.
He's
But
not
I know
gonna
that's not
sit
what he
down.
said.
Yeah,
No.
even
Yeah.
HR won't sit down.
Exactly. Like, they're not gonna go, well, you know what? We changed our minds. Like,
So I'm like, you guys not gonna work with me? I just
yeah.
work for you.
And
Yeah.
it's not even like, it's because he's defiant. It's just because you're not a kiss ass. Like, it's bottom line. That's all it is. It's like,
That's all
if you
it
don't
is.
fall in line and you don't start like kissing my ass like everyone else, then it's like, this is not. I'd rather have my dignity
Yeah,
than
that guy
that.
was
Yeah.
like, calls people up like that. He calls people up like that, and I'm like,
Like, I
I'm
have
not-
a name, bitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
I even told him, do you even know my name? Yeah, and he's like, yeah, that's what I thought. I'm gonna do something else.
Honestly, yeah. It's like I have work to do now.
Yeah.
Excuse me, and then you just go into the bathroom and jack
Kind
off.
of because
Yeah.
like, the argument, you don't work hard enough. You can't use that argument. Obviously, I do more
More work than everyone else.
Right?
Yeah.
So you did. I mean, the guy. Well, because it's not like I hate the guy who got the promotion.
Yeah.
Right. But I just obviously know he's not a good fit.
Yeah.
Fairly. I'm not saying because I'm jealous. No, or envious. None of that. My emotions don't matter. Right. Right now I'm using logic again.
Exactly. Hector has no emotions. He's a psychopath. So legally, you cannot hold him accountable.
I told that guy, you see that vacation hours? Yeah. Do you have more than me? No. Okay, 1.
Yeah.
Do you see those sick hours? Yeah. Do you have more than me? No. Okay, 2. You see that overtime? Yeah. Do you have more than me? No. Okay, 3.
Yeah, easy as that. Like,
you see that degree? Do you have more degrees than me? No. Okay, there 1.
Does he even have a degree?
I guess he has one. Maybe.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, even if it's a requirement, it's not like they're really pressured by that.
I don't listen to fucking.
Yeah.
I don't listen to them no more because remember those. Okay, so when they did my taxes, they're like, "Oh, you're gonna get taxed a lot this year because the stimulus check," and I'm like, "No, what the fuck is wrong? You fucking idiots!"
Honestly,
the stimulus check was to stimulate the economy. How do you stimulate the economy? By giving people more money. That's what this stimulus check was. Money is there, yours. You just need to claim it, right? The only thing you need to say to the tax people is you didn't receive one of them. That's it.
That's it.
And they'll give you the number to the IRS so you could claim.
Oh no, it gets adjusted as a credit on your taxes too.
Or that, whatever. Yeah, right? Whatever. You get the money, right? It's there, but you need to pay it later. No. There's why? And like, well, where do you think the money comes from? No.
It came from the government
that you already paid taxes for.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
That's what people don't understand. Same thing with the unemployment, right? Oh, unemployment's gonna take away from your retirement. Alan was like, "Are you stupid?"
Honestly?
And I'm like, and I felt stupid because I'm like, "This is what all the coworkers are telling me." No, you already pay for unemployment.
Yeah,
you already paid
taxes.
the whatever section that
little
deducts
SSI or unemployment insurance.
From your paycheck is there. Jesus Christ, man, I get so mad. I'm like, I'm not listening to your fucking idiots. But I just listen to them because they're my coworkers.
Yeah.
And that's what a good boss would do. Listen to their workers.
And then you Google it, see if they're true, and if it's not, you tell them you're stupid.
Yeah.
That's what a better boss. A good boss berates his employees.
Exactly.
No,
Great boss.
Like,
A good boss pulls out the whip.
I'm like, I literally work in another government. I literally work next to next with people who have experience, right? That guy who's been in the industry since 45, whatever, right?
1945.
I work faster than him. I work efficient than him. I cannot. He and I will come out with the same product or different. Or
Can he toast bread as fast as I can? No.
I think not.
Set the grill to 500 degrees.
Flash fire.
Remarks. It's all a rustic look.
Exactly. Or it gives you that sense of pride and accomplishment when you scrub off the black part and then put on your avocado.
Get a butter knife.
Exactly.
Back and forth very quickly.
Easy. You make it look professional. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is how the pros do it. They're like, whoa, extra steps.
Does he know the trick to set the oven to 1 million degrees to put the chicken in half a second?
Mature the zone.
Flash fire. What we're gonna do today is throwing this entire Thanksgiving dinner in the middle of the sun. We're gonna see how long it takes for it to cook.
The Doc Ock reactor when you're making the miniature thing.
Yeah, exactly. The power of Thanksgiving dinner in the palm of my hand.
You know how they do the side interview during the competition? Like, well, at this moment, I felt very pressured. The guy goes aside. If I mess up, there won't be no more kitchen. There won't be no more earth.
You know, I don't know if he's allowed to have those extra arms on there. I feel like that's another tool. But, you know, they just say I'm being a bitch because of it. But, okay, whatever.
Whatever.
Oh, did Stacey say it was the extra arms? What a bitch. Yeah. Imagine, though.
Chef, why don't you bring your own stun gun? He's like stunning every contestant. It's like you weren't prepared.
MasterChef Battle Royale Edition. The last one to win gets to cook the mac and cheese for me, Alton Brown, up here at the top watching the bloodshed. Ah, they gave us boxed mac and cheese. No,
but
damn
you're the only
you!
contestant left. You win.
Oh
Exactly.
no, you gotta hunt down the ingredients for it. So like they have like a box of mac and cheese like hidden, and they have different rarities. So like if you get a low rarity, it's like fucking the regular.
It's drier or stuff, like dollar store brand.
And then like if you get an S-rated drop or whatever, it's like a fresh pasta.
Exactly.
The first one who's more efficient to use Uber Eats wins. It's like you have to get this kind of pasta at this specific store, right? But we're not gonna let you. No, we're not gonna let you use any other type.
That's just supermarket sweeps with extra steps. Literally.
That's right. Like guys, like this is Supermarket Royale.
Yeah.
You seen? It's a.
I don't have cable. I'm poor, Hector.
You know
Thanks
how-
for reminding me.
Poverty.
Because of the employee dining room back at UCLA where I used to work. They always have cooked the
The
Food
cooking
Network-
channel?
The Food Network.
Oh, yeah.
And Guy Fry was literally on.
Guy Fry.
Guy Fry.
Guy Fieri.
I love Guy
Fieri.
Fry.
Guy Fry.
Fieri.
Guy Fry.
You have to pronounce it Fieri.
It's Fry.
Guy
You know
Fry.
why? Because he serves me French
basically
fries.
in every TV show though. He's
Yeah.
in every TV show. He's on every.
Welcome to Diners, Drives, and Dines. Welcome to MasterChef.
Flavor
Welcome
Town.
to Flavor Town. Welcome to my asshole. Like everything. Everything.
Welcome to What's in the Box. I think this is literally one.
the
What's in the
Chinese food
fucking
place I
box?
like, Wacky Walk. That one always has the food channel, and I always see him on there too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's always just there chilling. Like,
So we're getting Chinese food is what I'm hearing.
Dude, I got Chinese
We had to
food.
go back to that. We had to go
All
back
the
to
way back over there.
dude,
All right.
I got Chinese food 2 days ago. Or no, for our mom's birthday. I think it was on Tuesday.
Your mom.
My mom. I still got diarrhea.
Oh no! Wait, which one?
I went to a Chinese food place called I forgot the name, but it's somewhere in Chinatown.
No. For authentic food, you gotta go outside of Chinatown.
Outside of Chinatown.
No, but that one place was good, and you didn't get diarrhea from that one place, right?
Nope.
And Hector didn't either. That's 2 out of 3 people without diarrhea. Implying I got it.
66% satisfaction.
It's
rate.
got a 75% anti-diarrhea rate. Yeah. No, but that place is really good. We should probably go. What are you guys doing Saturday, Sunday?
Nothing. Works.
Killing myself. No.
Well, Saturday,
What are you guys doing
actually,
tomorrow?
I
Tomorrow
have a,
nothing. Tomorrow nothing. But Saturday I do have some.
I have
Tomorrow?
very big plans to Roblox myself. No.
Oh, that's true.
Actually, I gotta take a
Roblox?
shit now.
I thought
Oh.
that game was just a meme.
I know. I thought diarrhea was a meme. All right, we'll finish up here then.
All right, what time for
We got like 20
scheduled
minutes
pause?
left.
A timely shit.
All right, we'll pause. Ready. So,
We're talking about pet sanctuary. Like if we just got a bunch of money, it's like
Yeah.
like an easy business model. Land,
Pets.
fucking- land and pets.
step 1, land. Step 2, pets.
And step 3, fucking.
Don't you gotta take care of them though? Like the
Exactly,
vaccinations.
Employers. And
Yeah.
then one veterinary.
He would open up his own sanctuary basically. If he
Yeah.
was like, let's say you win the lottery tomorrow,
Oh yeah.
business. Yeah, open up a
Yeah.
pet
And then,
sanctuary.
like only teenagers, right?
Only teenagers.
Or those
I know,
people-
only teenagers. You
Only
want-
young people who love. Like,
No. Well, obviously, like let's
Pet
say
lovers.
you're the pet lovers. You're the owner. You're gonna be vetting all these people. You're gonna get that 50-year-old guy who's like, I've been taking care of pets since like 1992, and then you see how many pets he's taking care of, how he loves cats, all this kind of stuff, you know. So yeah,
1982. That's new me.
that's not new. That's from The
Actually,
Simpsons.
yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I'm too. I'm too. How you say prejudice? No. I'm
Prejudice?
too-
You hate old people.
You hate old people.
You're,
Ageist.
you're into geriatricide.
I'm too anti-boomer. That's why.
No.
Anti-boomer.
That's like there can be good. There's good
Honestly.
boomers too. No,
Anti-boomer mentality.
Exactly. Hashtag not all boomers.
Not
But
all
yeah,
boomers.
there's good people out there, obviously. But that's why you personally vet them.
Yeah.
And then you see how they go. And since
Who
it's
hires
your
them? Me, because I know how to fucking hire people.
exactly, and because it's your company, if you see them fuck up or anything, and they're like, let's say,
Jail.
like, exactly, I mean, right to jail. Like
Right to
you,
jail.
you can fire them because you're the owner. You have the best interest because you are the rich person with the money.
Yeah. I'm not too what's it call it?
Gung-ho.
Hector's address is
I'm not too greedy.
get him.
It's like
Exactly.
just giving all these young generations sponsors. Like
These youngins.
Yeah.
the young bloods. 'cause
These
they
young
wanna be
16-year-olds, I'm 30 years older than them already at only 27.
old. Yeah, you want to do an internship? Yeah. You want to get paid? Yeah. All right. You like animals?
Exactly. Paid pet internships.
Yeah.
And you could set up a whole nother thing like that.
Rising
Veterinarians go up and then
Kaiser vet.
paying them good wages, all that kind of
I
stuff.
hate
20
fucking animals. You want to take care of humans? Yeah. Then be a doctor.
Yeah, be a doctor.
Exactly. You like medicine? Yeah. You want to take care of things? Yeah. You like animals? No. Go be a doctor.
Go be a doctor.
Easy.
Exactly. Easy. GG. Easy.
Yeah.
How do you call it?
Number one. This one. When we win the lottery. Number one.
Number one.
We're number two.
Okay.
10 years later, Hector started the Kaiser Permanente for dogs and animals.
Honestly, this is veterinarian. So okay.
I'm not even into pets, but people just hire me to hire people.
Honestly, so if you had to open up a shop, Edward, you have to open up a brick and mortar store. What would you make it?
Lamps.
Empanada. No.
Honestly,
Lamps.
panaderia.
Lamps and
No.
stamps.
Okay, like it depends. Do I need it? Okay, is it like okay? Hold on. I need to know the terms of this. Like,
Storefront. You
Oh,
have
no,
to have a
no.
storefront.
Let me pose my question first, so I understand where I'm working with. Is it like for me, or is it like I'm trying to make a successful business?
Exactly.
Like let's say you're rich and you just won the lottery. You can now open up any business you want.
Yeah.
Has to have a storefront, of course. You can obviously you're gonna be able to sell online and stuff too if you want, but you get to open up your own store. This is
But I'm
Edwards.
not trying to make it successful. I don't really care about success.
Anything.
I just want to be
anything.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
whatever.
okay,
It's
okay.
your
or
anything.
Okay,
Edwards shop
I have
of
the perfect.
blank.
I've been thinking of this forever because like
Do it.
I want to because like
Do
this is my legitimate
Stop
real life.
thinking, do it.
IRL dude. Do it.
Okay.
I want to open up like a Mexican bakery
Yeah,
in
panaderia.
Europe.
Are they gonna be successful though?
Nah.
That's why. Like I want to be able. I want to have like
You
get like a
lose.
shop with
No,
like a
'cause I
little
don't know.
living space on top. You know, where I could live, and then I'd go down. I'd make like the Mexican pastries and stuff.
Everyone there is literally a better chef than anyone.
Yeah,
else.
I know. But
Try and open up a
but like not
bread
like,
place
not
in
like
France.
not in France. Fucking
yeah.
like I'm talking about like in the Norway, like in a rural town or something.
Well, no. Either you can still be successful in France because, like, let's say, yeah, they have their sweets and stuff, but they're not going to have the same types.
Yeah.
Because Mexican types,
Mexican-
you know,
yeah,
how
Mexican,
many people
bread
make
and stuff.
conchas over there?
Yeah,
like, oh,
conchas,
it's a
yeah.
turtle shell or whatever. No, es una concha tu madre. You know, like, tell them that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but like kind of
Take a shower once in a while, guys.
I think it's Spain.
Why do y'all fucking stink?
Exactly.
Why do always smell like cheese?
I landed in Europe and it fucking stank, dude.
That's what Chess. Remember Chess said that? He's like, the first thing I noticed is the smell. And
Smell.
goddamn.
No, but
Panaderia.
yeah, panaderia. Like I would love to be able to just run like a bakery, like a more like a cafe, like an internet cafe or something like that. Well, not internet because that's
Yeah.
that's 1976 mentality. But like
Exactly.
somewhere you could go, you could read a book or something, like a cozy,
A
somewhere
little
cozy.
library cafe with panaderia.
Yeah,
Looks into it.
type of thing. Yeah,
Ah, I want some sweetbread now. Fuck.
yeah.
But
I
that-
would love to do
I
that.
think that works. Like, we had a business model, right? Business model, right? Let's look at a manga cafe, right? From Japan.
Yeah, something similar.
So
to
how
that.
did they make it work, right? Well,
I think they're failing
Genetically
right now.
engineer cat girls as the maids.
how are they feeling?
I think last time I checked, I don't know, like 2-3 years ago, they weren't that successful. Like they
Well-
were starting like their the downward thing because no one wants to go there anymore.
Manga had its most successful year in the U.S. though last
In
year.
the U.S., but we're talking about
Yes.
Japan manga cafes.
Yeah, because
Oh, I don't
obviously
know. I mean,
you fix that problem with location.
Yeah.
You set one up here, but then you adopt their business model. Like, how do they make it
Yeah,
work?
how do they make it work?
Cleanliness, right? You want food and beverage. You want manga selection. You want the customers to also take care of your product that you have there, which
Yeah.
is manga
Yeah.
or anime, whatever, right? You
Yeah,
know how they
the
have their
9 yards.
you know how they have their
Hentai.
individual stalls, right? How do you make that work?
Individual stalls. That's hentai.
Yeah,
that's how you
No,
get
but
jizz all over the
they have
walls.
that there.
they bring
have-
fucking.
They have that there.
An ono.
That's their business model.
No,
right?
yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
stop it, Hector. No sex
How do you
shops.
make that
But here.
work here?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What do you, like, I guess like
I guess individual stalls that are like open in the back, so that, like they can just go there and they have their own little private thing.
no,
They
but that's
can't,
what
like,
they have. They have a bunch of
Yeah.
individual stalls for just people to literally.
It's
walk-
not completely isolated. Like it's not like their own personal room where they can just fucking whip it out. They're still in public.
But they have those signs in
Yeah.
Japan,
Yeah.
too, like no public indecency, right? Don't like no.
Yeah, but
I mean,
jokes
yeah,
on
but
them. I
this is
can't
the
read.
If you
Yeah.
can't read, why are you here? No,
I don't have to read Japanese.
But yeah, that's my that's like my if I never had to worry about money again, that's probably what I'd do.
Okay.
I'd open up like a bakery in in somewhere like in rural Europe or something.
Oh, okay. No, I'd do a comic book shop. Like I want to have I would want to have at least a comic book shop. You know,
Your
open a comic book shop.
collection display in the public.
Exactly.
To show all the poor
not even
people
that.
they don't have their shit.
Yeah,
And
like
then-
I wouldn't need a collection because I'd just be getting every single
Yeah.
issue that comes in, pick out what I want, and put the rest up on the shelves.
Exactly.
I could even read the other ones, even if I don't want them. Like, this is interesting. Okay, cool. And then just put it
And
back
if you
to the
find something
shelf.
in the dollar bin,
Exactly. You know, like, and then it'd be like a card comic book shop, hobby
yeah.
shop, basically.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
nowadays it'd have to be like a comic hobby shop.
Yeah. So we can have.
There.
I can
I
set up the
haven't seen-
Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments.
Yeah,
I rig them. no.
The magic tournaments.
It's like,
Exactly.
oh, that doesn't work here. But that's the official rules.
We're going Master Rule 2.
I make the rules here.
Synchros are
I'm the
banned.
boss.
This card, mine.
You're on my property. Get off. You're trespassing and leave your
This
stuff.
this box, mine.
Exactly.
Did you buy it from the store? Yeah, mine.
Mine. Legit.
The Harry Potter goblin rule of ownership.
Exactly.
Whoever first got it owns it, and even any other like sales or rentals.
Mm-hmm.
I let you rent this for 2 seconds.
Is that an
It's mine.
NFT? Oh, we've just invented NFTs again.
Again.
Yeah, because you know when you sell them, you got to
Again,
proceed or whatever.
Yeah.
They're finally dying down.
So like shoes, right? Shoes.
Are they?
The shoe is already overpriced. The NFT costs the same amount of the physical shoe.
Why would you get an NFT of a shoe?
Exactly. Exactly.
Why would you get a shoe?
Pyramid scheme. Why would you get shoes? Honestly, just go to fucking Skechers, dude.
Yeah.
$9.99 for a pair. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Fucking,
We're gonna
and you don't lead into racism.
StockX be like, oh, you can't really sell the NFT unless it's from us, because or else we don't know if it's a real NFT.
Yeah, that's stupid. That's a pyramid scheme.
Stupid.
That's basically like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
it has to be our NFT first, so that way we get a cut of the proceeds of every single thing that gets
I
sold.
know it's real. I know it looks the same, but I'm like,
Pyramid
Oh, it's
scheme.
so cringe.
it's a scam.
Watch me right-click all these JPEGs of people's things and be
Right.
like, look at my collection, everybody. Got a collection of apes or whatever bullshit
Yeah.
it is. Ugh, dumb as shit.
Someone should make a website with like all the Bored Ape images and just. Like,
There probably is. There probably is.
there probably is. There probably
Honestly?
is.
Or just like, I say... on-
NFT is a scam.
No, on make a Twitter account called I Save NFTs, or like I collect every NFT.
Yeah,
And just
yeah.
right clicking. It's like, oh, you're not allowed to do that. It's like, yes, watch me. Right click, screenshot. Like, get fucked, idiot. Try and tell me I can't screenshot an image. God.
Yeah, like someone should make like a bot or something so that people could like post it underneath other Twitter things and then just like
Tag me.
Get me this NFT. And
Yeah.
it's
Bots
like-
against
Here's-
bots.
yeah, here's your
Hackers
NFT.
against hazards.
yeah.
Watch Dogs 2, Legion, actually real life.
Let's go.
That'd be
Take down the government.
That'd be.
Honestly.
I'm a little. I know absolutely nothing about computers, right? I don't know how hackers work, and people call hackers, but then there's
Well-
crackers, right? There's people who are.
So, crackers.
Not
You
crackers.
crackers.
No, but there's,
Yeah.
there's you know what I mean.
Code crackers and
Code
stuff.
crackers, like,
So,
there's actually worse than hackers.
let me explain to you how it works, basically. This is my TED Talk, right?
All right.
Hackers...
How do I put a
They
USB
look-
into a computer?
Exactly. They look at the funny numbers on your computer, align them with funny numbers on their computer, and then the funny numbers give them the good numbers that they want, like your bank account numbers. Easy as that.
Yeah. They obtain information. That's what hackers do. But crackers actually change, or whatever, right?
Oh,
they
like
actually-
infiltrators and
when
stuff.
they
Yeah, yeah.
infiltrate- That's what
Okay,
crackers
okay,
are.
okay,
Because
okay.
crackers are worse than hackers. From when I studied information systems.
You say-
Yeah.
Are you allowed to say hacker or do you say hacka? Can't say the hard R.
No,
yeah,
but
that's crazy.
Like, 'cause that's you had to use the definition.
Yeah, yeah.
They're like, people are hacking. Oh, hackers got into the Russian. Like,
Actually, they're crackers, first of all, and then like, shut up.
I know, but I'm bringing up hackers because that term is used a lot in
They
media.
throw it around.
Yeah.
And they're throwing that. Oh, hackers got into the
Like-
Russia's database, and they
yeah.
found out that he didn't spend almost $500 million on a yacht. You know, I'm like, hackers or crackers?
I mean, to be fair, it doesn't
How
really
do you
matter
get
at
to
that
that
point.
information? Was not that. Well, I mean, if you're from the Russian
Russian assets.
Russian asset.
Yeah, basically.
Who told him this?
RT, Russian RT. Oh no, what's his face?
didn't
Tim
be-
Pool.
P-
Fucking
Pool.
Tim Pool.
Tim Pool, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert,
What's that comedian's name? Or
Trump.
fucking the failed comedian. What's
Tim Pool. Yeah,
Is it Tim Pool?
I think it is.
Is it? No, there was another one. No.
The one who's like, I have never gotten a girlfriend or whatever, and it's definitely not my fault. It's everyone else's fault.
Yeah.
that guy?
I
Yeah.
think so. I think.
Tim Pool. That's Tim Pool.
I think. Give me a
Tim
second.
Pool. Tim Pool. Tim Pool.
Tim Pool.
He will appear behind us now.
It's a nice one.
Is
Pennywise.
The surprise guest of the day.
Tim Pool. Woo!
No, I don't want shit tracked through my room.
Yeah. I think it is Tim Pool. Your
I don't-
carpet is just encrusted
The only
fecal
superpower
matter.
I know you have is you're immune to splinters.
Exactly.
Edward's
Honestly.
immune to splinters.
It's his hardened legs.
Perfectly immune.
Tim Pool. Telling you.
Tim Pool. I'm pretty sure
Has
it
to
was
be
Tim
Tim Pool.
Pool.
Wait,
I
Dan,
think
what
so.
did we say? What did we say Edward did to his feet? Like, you know that ramen thing? Like, oh, his feet is all fucking cracked up from the splinters. He just fixed
Yeah.
it with ramen. He's like,
No, with the cheese grater.
Cheese grater.
Cheese grater.
Oh, you cheese. Oh, no, like, have you seen those?
Jimmy Dore. That's the comedian's name.
I don't know.
Jimmy Dore.
I haven't seen those do-it-yourself videos where like, oh,
Simple
you have a
too,
hole,
though.
you have a hole in your table, just fix it with ramen.
Yeah, with ramen.
Oh, yeah.
They cut it up.
Ramen and then some resin.
Varnish and
Fucking,
paint over.
Polish it really well.
Troom Troom.
Yeah,
That's
whatever.
Troom Troom.
Whoa, I think that's a slur, dude. I don't think you're supposed to say that.
That's what Edward does to
It's an anti-Hector
Yeah.
slur.
Honestly.
Anti-Hector slur. I make my own slurs.
Troom Troom.
What do you say? After you bring out the definition from Google and you just say it's a slur.
I made my own dictionary full of slurs. They can be yours for 3 low payments of $39.99.
And if you call now, you can sell it to your friends for $29.
Exactly. Now this is not a pyramid scheme. It is a reverse triangle.
Exactly.
Thank you.
It's a 3D model of a reverse triangle.
Of an inverted triangle, yeah.
There we go.
Inverted rhombus with a triangle on top.
What's the whole point of getting a college degree? Oh, to not get into scams.
And there's still people.
We'll get into scams.
Dude.
No, well, okay, no. See, the thing is that there's a lot of educated people that fall for scams. Like, there's a lot of like PhD level people that get fall because it's a skill that you have to develop to be able to recognize scams. It's just that
It's a marketing skill to get people in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, marketing.
Exactly.
Those
Basically.
marketing majors, no wonder you don't see them around. They're already
Like if
They're
you see like
gone.
someone
They're
like with
gone.
like a marketing major, like a business degree inside of a pyramid scheme, I bet you they're not gonna have joined in later. They're gonna be some of the people running it,
At the top.
like at
Exactly.
the top. Like they're not gonna be like going into. They're not gonna be joining pyramid schemes. They're gonna be
Imagine.
starting them.
Yeah.
They're like, guys,
Establish your own.
Yeah.
since people
'Cause it's a unique
since
skill.
people will pay money to like get something for free online, why don't we just make a website where we sell and trade them? But we don't actually sell and trade them. We just let people think they're selling and trading.
Exactly. It's like it's not an NFT. It's not in the blockchain. It's just a JPEG. $5. Go.
Yeah.
I'll give you a board ape for $5. You want it?
Okay.
Okay, go. Boom. There you
So
go.
how do you know it's an NFT? Oh well, we authenticated it. We're not.
Exactly. We're StockX.
Yeah, exactly. Jeez, man.
It goes up all the way, dude. All the way. What did Edward say at the beginning? Profit companies, they'll find a way to screw you.
Yeah.
Right.
As long as companies exist in their current form, they're going to be profit incentivized to just dick down every single person that they come across.
Profit over humans.
Mm-hmm.
So I hate those stories. I hate the stories where the guy like this kid is only 16 years old and he's already a millionaire by selling shoes. This is his business. I'm like, what do you do? I buy a bunch of shoes and sell them or resell, right? Okay.
Scalpers.
I'm like, okay.
So you already had a bunch of money in the first place to
Yeah.
buy them.
Yeah, my parents gave me a bunch of money. I told them about the idea, and they gave me a bunch of money. And with that, I started my own business.
It's not
my
a business.
own business. And I'm
It's not
like,
a
all right.
business.
So, but I'm like, that's a scam. If everyone told me, what do you think about shoes being overpriced? Well, first, okay, I understand by popular demand, right? If the demand exceeds, right, at a certain point when there's a certain amount of demand, the price might increase because of popularity, right?
Mhm.
Everyone wants it. I understand that, right? There's a limited amount, right? There's Kobe Bryant shoe, right? Limited amount.
Because Kobe Bryant doesn't exist anymore, so he
yeah.
can't make them.
Everyone wants the shoe, right? I understand, you know. The guy has one pair and it sells for $500 and he only got it at retail. That's fair, right? He had one pair, everyone really wants it, and he sells the guy that really wants it and he buys it. There.
But then there's those that get bots and they buy up all the stock.
Okay. But
Unfair advantage.
unfair advantage, like then you go against people with unfair advantage, right? Bots,
Yeah.
money, right? First of all, you can't really buy all this much unless you have the money
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
And then people will be like, oh, well, honestly, and tell you to your face, oh yeah, I have a bunch of them, so here I'm gonna sell it for resale, and then that's unfair.
Yeah.
Same thing with I'm like, look at that business model. Same thing with houses, right? Bunch of people buying a bunch of houses,
Not living in them.
not living in them, and then overselling it to other people to make more money, right?
Yeah.
It's okay if you own one or two more houses, right?
Yeah.
Right?
If you're using them to live in,
you're using
basically.
them, it's just extra property, right? You
Yeah.
want someone else to live with them, right? Or make some money. That's fine. You have one or two of them, right? You're not hoarding it.
Okay.
You're not hoarding housing, shelter.
Hoarding wealth.
Yeah, right. Shoes, I don't care, right? Shoes are shoes. Clothing, right? You can.
And it's luxury stuff too.
and it's
Yeah.
luxury- and
But
it's
houses,
luxury.
people need houses.
I mean, it's still
People
fucked
need
up, but
houses,
it's not.
yeah.
It's
still
not.
fucked
It's
up.
not like.
But
It's not like
think
it's
about that.
housing.
That's what they're doing with housing, right? And then think, you guys are idiots. Think about the toilet paper situation.
Honestly, people
Right,
are
same
fucking
thing.
morons.
Yeah, same thing. Shoes, right? Apparel. Everyone overhypes the fuck out of it. Everyone wants it for some reason, and they buy it,
Yep.
A
right?
bubble.
And then the unfortunate people who have to sell it to you, right? At like Costco, and like, look, you guys don't need this much. They can't tell you that because, you know, customer service and that stuff. But I'm like, if they were, they would be like, you guys are fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Right. But I don't understand since we could get the FBI to actually arrest the people who are hoarding like toilet paper and selling.
Nah, because technically they've not really done a
it's
crime.
not illegal. It's just a shitty thing to do.
Yeah.
It's unethical, but it's not illegal.
Why can't they do that to the houses? The people who do the houses.
You need regulations in place first.
Yeah.
That's why. And even then, there's not really like retroactive regulations. Like you can do a regulation and go, okay, so in 5 years you got to prove to us, but you can't be like, well, not everyone who previously had one, they're all taken away. You know.
Yeah.
You got to give people time.
Oh, okay. So that's why I don't understand.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but
wish they
the
did.
hardest part first is providing regulation. The 50 Republicans aren't going to want any sort of regulation on that sort of thing nationwide.
Yeah, they're making money, so
Yeah.
why do they care? That's the worst part.
It's in their best incentive to not provide shelter for their citizenry,
Yeah.
technically.
And it's
why would I
cheap.
want a bunch of
Yeah.
Democrats here? We might just have them move out somewhere or
Yeah.
just die off, and then we just have pure Republicans.
And it's funny because
And then
Republicans
once
died
they
from
get their
COVID.
wish,
Yeah.
they're gonna be like, "This shouldn't have happened."
Dude, I'm low key. I think you mentioned this last time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm low key looking forward to seeing like the next
Election cycle?
because so many Republicans, so many more
that's
Republicans
why-
died off
that's
of
why-
COVID.
Yeah.
So, you know,
And I'm like, what the fuck? There's people dying from COVID, and they're still here.
and this is my conspiracy theory. This is my conspiracy theory.
COVID's not real.
COVID's not real. No. Okay, so recently there was something where like I think it was in Missouri where the Missouri Supreme Court
Pronounced
rejected
Missouri. First of all.
Missouri these nuts in your mouth.
Fuck.
Spell Missouri. I don't know how to spell.
Misery. Misery. Okay. And
no,
then
like
Missouri.
the Missouri Supreme Court was basically rejected the Republican gerrymandering
Yeah.
thing because it was too gerrymandered. Basically, it was far
Yeah.
too in favor of the Republicans, so they rejected it. And it happened like 2 or 3 times that they did that. So my conspiracy theory is that COVID is we're already seeing the effects of COVID, where they can't even gerrymander their way out of like
districts or-
out of districts now. Like they can't put it in their favor because so many Republicans
Who
died.
died. Yeah.
So
or died.
that's my own personal conspiracy theory.
That makes sense.
But if it holds up, I kind of want to see how the next election cycle is going to go and how they're
Yeah.
going to be able to gerrymander it. It's low key a little bit like
Yeah, how do you like? That's like I'm waiting. All of us are just our generation waiting. We're like,
we
Yeah,
want
where's-
to get someone. Well, I mean, to be fair, Biden's been a pretty competent leader, at least for
So
Russia,
far, yeah.
because like Trump hasn't been.
such an easy layup.
I know. Trump would have been gargling his nuts and all this kind of stuff,
Yeah.
right, against Ukraine. But you know, like it's nice to have someone competent. But imagine we could have someone even not just
Better.
competent but proactive.
Proactive and better.
Imagine Jon Stewart as president. Super intelligent. Yeah, he was a comedian, but he's done politics for like who knows how long. You know Jon Stewart, right? Late Show.
Literally, when you said Jon Stewart, I was thinking the Green Lantern. I was like, why would we want?
HS DC sucks. Fuck. You only got all you guys got is Batman movie and then the
So Jon
fucking
Stewart.
Suicide Squad 2. That's it. That's how you guys are.
Jon Stewart. That guy.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. him.
Yeah. Oh
But,
my! How do you not know him? Super famous. Point is,
Me neither.
John's. You
I
are
probably listen
both.
to some stuff 'cause a lot of times
Andres,
like, I don't.
I'm into comedians. I know every
No.
comedian by fucking.
He's a mainstream one. Like
birthday and.
he's mainstream because he was on the
So,
Late
this is
Show.
not
He was on
mainstream that we
NBC.
don't fucking know.
You know Jimmy Fallon, right?
Yeah, I know.
He's
yeah,
like
but I know
that.
Jimmy Fallon from
can't.
before he was in the Late Show.
I went to
thing.
Universal Studios.
Ah, get it. Okay, so if you don't know Jon Stewart, straight to jail. Straight to jail.
Straight to jail.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, but he's like he.
Know too much about Jon Stewart? Jail too.
Oh fuck. We're all going. Sorry, everybody.
Sweats.
Sorry, everybody. We're going to jail now.
Just hear a bunch of footsteps.
FBI, open up.
Honestly,
FBI, you guys are already in.
Yeah.
Left the door open.
legit. But yeah, it's he was fighting
gotta get a
for
clip of
the. He was fighting for the firefighters because the Republicans didn't want to give them anything after 9/11. Like there were firefighters in 9/11 who were getting denied their pensions.
Yeah. Okay. I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. I know.
Yeah, he's on the people's side. So I wonder what it would be like to see him as president.
Yeah.
Because he's like very forward thinking. He's very proactive. Like he's had experience already. Like
I would want him to be at least like senator for like a year or two first though.
I mean, he knows how the framework works because he's been researching it for like the last more than 30 years at this point.
Yeah, I know, but there's like a difference between like having perfect like that. Like I'm just saying, like it would be better if he had like a year or two of.
But
of
also,
congressman.
he's gonna
Like,
listen to his advisors. That's
yeah,
the other
that's
thing.
true. That's the other thing. That's the other thing. Yeah, that's the
He's
other
gonna
thing.
pick qualified people and listen to his advisors.
Yeah.
The accountability again, like
Accountability.
Like a president.
But see that I feel like that's low key I don't know. I feel like that's low key such a like a neoliberal type of thing, where it's like, yeah, the person in office, as long as it's a good person.
Yeah.
It's like the authoritarian is fine as long as it's a good authoritarian.
Any good,
But he's not authoritarian.
Yeah, he's not
any
authoritarian,
good-
but like
any
that's
good
the
leader
thing.
should be
Yeah.
like.
I feel like the systems in place that we have, like even let's say John Stewart gets elected, that's not gonna fix the system that elected
Yeah.
Donald J. Trump.
That's true.
Like,
But he
that's
can
the
fix
thing.
it. He can try and
fix it.
fix
He can
it.
fix it. That's definitely the
He can
thing.
get into motion because executive orders and everything, sign away student debt,
it's
et cetera, et
yeah.
cetera.
But executive orders can be
I'm
overturned by
fix
the next
Congress.
president.
Well, you can't do that. That's against the Constitution.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
You guys changed the Constitution, so I'm gonna do it too. Like, you just use the words against them.
Yeah.
Just do
Yeah.
it against him.
Yeah,
Executive
yeah.
orders.
Why?
Executive orders.
Can we just make him dictator?
Dictator.
John Stewart dictator. Thank you, everybody. Thank you,
He's
everybody.
I know that's why I'm like yeah. Even if we get a good president there, though, if they're not like the like in my opinion, the next good president, like actively good president, not just maintaining stuff like Joe Biden is kind of, would be someone who's gonna fix a system that allowed for the stagnation of people like Joe Biden or worse people like Trump. Like
That's true.
like in my opinion, that has to be the next good president. Aside from that, it really is just an extension of neoliberalism, which isn't really good for us, really.
I'd be
How
don't
about-
even think of being the president. Just think of
You
being
know
as
what
the
they say.
manager. That guy's not doing their job. Tell me.
Exactly.
Fucking thing. Not to-
It's I don't know. It's kind of like the saying: "Scratch a liberal, a Nazi bleeds." It's
Not to believe.
Well,
yeah.
you know,
this is the thing that liberals are on the sides of progressives until they get the minor inconvenience in them, and then they switch over to conservative. Just look at J.K.
Yeah.
Rowling. Like
But
that's
honestly-
a perfect example.
No, but I feel like we just stop with the, in my opinion, and then I don't have anything to back it up, but I think we should just stop with the labeling, right? No more Democrats, no more Republicans, right? No, not too much
ranked choice voting and stuff
Ranked
like
choice
that.
voting,
you know?
yeah.
Like this is a proposition because here's our reasoning, right? Anything that puts in the law will be for a good reason, right?
Yeah.
No more. There's no fucking. I think there's no beliefs, right? There's nothing I could get away to make this bias. That's what I would like to change.
An
the system to.
unbiased, efficient
Unbiased.
government.
But then
Yeah.
implementing that has its own challenges. Like, for example,
I know, not
like
all.
the reason why liberals switch over, it's because it's not necessarily just because they're inconvenienced, but because they've been provided a good reason. That inconvenience is their good reason for implementing more stringent laws and more like draconian measures to like that all of the stuff that we hate. Like the rise of Donald J. Trump is partly attributed to that.
Like, well, what about
Be-
what
yeah.
about my rights?
Exactly,
I
exactly. Like they're like,
understand.
it's a good reason. My rights are being infringed upon because these two people are getting married. My religious freedom is being infringed upon because these two people are getting married. Like
Yeah.
it's always a good reason.
But then
the way they do
then their
that.
argument could be like, but did you guys get married? Yeah, and they can't get married. And that's
Yeah.
back and that's
Yeah,
the
the back and
That's the back and
That's
forth.
the
That's the back and forth we have
dealing with
now.
right
Yeah.
How about this? We just install Dwayne the Rock Johnson as president. It's about drive.
even
It's
about
about
power.
power.
He's there.
He's just there.
Yeah.
He's just there.
He's
He
just
is
there.
now the new position, The Rock.
The
The Rock
Sometimes
is The
he
Rock.
goes around actually kicking people's ass.
Yeah.
Not doing their job. Say, did you just get yourself a $100,000 bonus? Yeah, it's from the Republican Party.
Bites his fucking ear off. Good times. That's
like-
Brookto for you.
Right? Why are you cutting
I want
the-
some grilled
why
ear
are
now.
Why are you cutting the fireman pension off? Yeah. Are you still getting paid? Yeah. Jail. I was gonna say.
Jail.
Jail.
I was gonna say banned.
Banned. Banned. You're banned from life.
Derogated.
Shoot him.
Now you get like a little like a judge hammer, bop him in there.
Oh,
It
no.
just caves in.
Wait, how much time do we have left? Because I don't want to go.
Go.
Go. Okay. So I was talking to this with my coworker about what's the perfect punishment.
And that's. Okay.
What's the perfect punishment for the like really wrongdoers, right? Like
Kill them. I mean, yeah.
Kill.
Sorry. Go.
Death.
But obviously not kill them,
No.
right?
Yeah.
Is that you basically be doing the same thing they did?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna use the example like from World War II. Remember we're discussing in class, like why was the convention?
Geneva Convention.
Yeah, why was that important? Like what was the whole purpose of it, right? Why should we give fair trial to the war criminals, right? One of the questions. But long story short, though, giving them a fair trial is would be the best thing because it doesn't entice anything. It doesn't entice rebelling, right? And doesn't entice.
Running and hiding
Yeah,
or whatever.
Oh well,
Like-
mine isn't.
Like-
Well, they still ran and hide like Nazis did.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
but the thing is, like, the reason why that shouldn't, it's because it's not less that I care about like the worst people dying. Like it's hard for me to deliver sympathy
Yeah.
to like say.
Like, who am I to
Like-
judge on a person's life too? I don't want no one to die.
Well,
but then
no,
I also
that-
don't want no one to kill anybody either.
Yeah, no, well, like let's take like
I'd be fine killing Hitler.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
Yeah,
Hitler.
Hitler.
Like I'm
Heimlich.
fine, like, or like fucking Richard Ramirez
how
or
do you-
something.
then
Like
that other
I can't
question-
bring up sympathy like for like Richard Ramirez or like these sorts of things. Like, I have zero sympathy.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I still wouldn't, even in those situations, I still wouldn't want the state to have the power to murder someone, because then it's a very small leap in logic to then say, oh, the state should have the right to kill people they don't like, because then they can just bring up any
Or
reason.
phrase it that way.
Yeah, or they can phrase it a certain way.
He
that
was
it's like-
doing wrongdoing is against the government.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
a bad
Like
person.
think about like the Central Park Five or something, where they can easily get framed for like that, and that's going to disproportionately fall upon minorities.
Exactly.
It's going to be like basically a silent genocide of like minorities to give the state that sort of power. That's why even in like the worst cases, the people that I legitimately think should probably be dead, like Richard Ramirez, I don't think the state should have the power to kill them, because it's a very small extension.
Leave that to the hands of the
power.
people.
Exactly, exactly.
And that's-
Fucking kick his ass. That's
Yeah.
And that's and for that reason, that's also
Yeah.
a little bit why I don't believe killing people should be the right thing, or for any punishment for crime.
yeah.
Right? If I were, like, I could say for in my opinion, it's an opinion, because obviously, you know, not everyone will agree, and then there's the cons and pros of it. The perfect punishment for like the number one criminal will be
Baby Shark on repeat.
to leave them in a room. No
Solitary
one around.
confinement?
Yeah, solitary confinement, but literally like deep solitary confinement. Like it's just nothing.
That's psychological torture. So what
Yeah,
if someone?
that's
What if,
torture.
what if
Yeah, I
someone?
know, but torture.
But what if someone's wrongly accused
Yeah.
and they get chucked in the hole?
Yeah. This is the thing, this is
but
the thing.
I'm not saying for it's wrongly accused people.
But you
But
don't know the
that.
wrongly.
That's like, you don't know the wrongly accused people.
okay.
Because that happens.
No,
There was
Yeah.
a black guy
no,
who
no,
just
my
died.
argument was like for people who actually commit the crime.
Yeah, but you don't know that. How do you
That's-
prove that?
Technically, the state
war
can prove it
criminals.
sometimes.
Yeah, the
No,
state
but
can
I'm telling-
prove it
okay,
if someone
so
isn't.
let me use the example of war criminals. You
Go.
know Hitler did something wrong,
Yes.
right?
Did he though?
Get canceled.
Alright.
Immediately get canceled.
Can we leave it at that?
No.
Okay. Okay.
So let's use Hitler as an example. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
He's
If
re-
everyone obviously
responsible
wants to
for
kill him
millions of
because
deaths.
he's
Yes, yes.
responsible for millions of deaths. Right. But I say if we just leave him right there, like Hitler, empty room, he's by himself, right? Back in jail again. You know, 'cause I remember
Back in jail.
Back to jail.
Yeah, yeah. The only thing is a small slot to push in his food, whatever, right? Or he's in. It's like, and he starts, you know, like, what's the whole purpose of it, right? I know it sounds unreasonable, but he's on display. Everyone else can see him, but he can't see no one. It's him. He's just there.
Put him in a fun house, basically.
Yeah,
one room.
funhouse.
No,
Fuck with Hitler.
no one could interact.
Throw-
with him.
throw
one
fruit
could-
at him.
No one could do anything to him, but he can't do anyone to anyone else, right? Magneto, remember his Magneto?
In his glass cage, yeah.
Glass cage, right? No one can do nothing to him. There's no people guarding him. Obviously there is, but he doesn't know. He can't see, right?
He's in a hole.
There's only
Oh, one-way mirrors,
there's only
basically.
one-way mirror both sides.
Wait, what? That's just a two-way mirror. That's just a two-way mirror.
That's just a mirror.
No, he can't see no one. But then, actually,
A window.
It is one way. Never mind. You're right. You guys are right. One way is the one. He can't
One
see
way.
no one.
But
right?
we can see
But
him.
everyone can see him,
Yeah.
right? And then everyone can see his guards, right? And then like, okay, what does this guy? Everyone's like, okay, what does this guy do? What he deserves? And then it displays this, it displays, like a museum. It displays his crime. Oh, Hitler age whatever.
Yeah.
Like war criminal. Then this and this and this and this and this.
Yeah.
Right.
Give Hitler immortality to keep him as a pet. somewhere.
Honestly.
Right.
No, but like,
What am I in this room for? To think what you have done. And then someone
think about yo. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
exactly.
No, but like yeah, like as gratifying as that is, it's a very small extension of power to then do that to other people. That's how we have regular solitary confinement right now.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying like, we only restrict that to really like bad.
Yeah, but the people in power, how are you going to keep the people in power in check to not do that to people who they have proven to have done stuff? Like, how can you tell if someone's innocent while they're going through that process?
And then that's a different. I know, and then you're right. I know. That's a whole.
It's the same
different
thing.
Con, right? There's a whole different problem. What are the standards for that certain crime, right? For that certain punishment.
And even then, they could fake the standard. Like, they could say that they could change that. Like, they've changed the definition of murder before.
But my argument would be because that's the problem now. There's a bunch of innocent people who are in jail.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So obviously something has to do with the justice system.
Yeah, because punishment is all well and fine. Like, I'll tell you straight up. Yeah, I feel like that's a perfect punishment for Hitler, to just endlessly keep him torture on display. But the thing is that
if he gets mad, that's on him.
Yeah,
He
but
deserves that.
here's the thing: it's a very small extension of power to then do that to just a random person that the government doesn't like. Like, you have a dissenting opinion that's very strong and you're a very powerful political figure.
How they started kidnapping?
How did they get rid of MLK?
Yeah,
like he was hated by most people. Like,
Killed.
yeah. Fucking, like, it's such an
Just
easy
murk him.
extension.
You got the FBI and the CIA.
Yeah, just murk him. They were planning on, like, outing some of his shit too, or like they were trying to discredit him and do like a bunch of other shit too while he was alive. Like, it's a very small extension of power to have this sort of system set up where you can torture people that have done wrong.
And hence there's a problem in the justice system.
Yeah, and judging then who? Because, like, punishment, yeah, it's all great, but it can only be decided after you've decided like a good system to prove people. Because if the system by which you assign guilt is flawed or incorrect, then that punishment is going to be done to someone who's most likely innocent.
Mm-hmm.
And then it shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
So we should obviously make some fail-safes from preventing that.
Yeah, the justice system, the method by which we assign guilt has to be fixed first before any extreme punishments can even be considered. And even then, like, the state, like when Britain changed the definition of murder, now for a while it was even if you didn't murder anyone, if you were alongside or are known with the perpetrator, you get indicted as well for murder. And as a result, since the punishment for murder at the time was death, the person who was, but it only applied to people above the age of 18. So the person who actually pulled the trigger ended up just getting, I think, life or a couple of years in prison. And the person who didn't pull the trigger but was over the age of 18 was also indicted for murder, and they got murdered, even though they didn't kill anyone technically. But because the definition of the court of law of murder was changed, basically the person that stole a couple of bucks or stole a car was murdered.
Well, what was that called? Was that like not assisted murder? It's called here. It's called like witness
association or some shit like that.
Right.
It's like it's like
anti-gang
stuff.
but you didn't report it, right?
Yeah.
Right. It's just something like
guilt by association or something like that.
Yeah, it's some weird shit. And don't get me wrong, the dude was still committing a crime. He was stealing a car, but he didn't kill anyone.
He didn't kill anyone. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But then he should only be trialed for his
thievery. Yeah, but he still got murdered because the definition of murder was changed. He got indicted for murder, and he got guilty of dirty.
Back again, obviously we need to change.
Yeah, that's the first thing.
More fair.
But here's the thing. Before that, the definition of murder was something else. So even if you set up a system in which, like, you can correctly identify that, there's nothing to prevent later generations from changing your definitions that you've set up to be something else. So the system has to be a little different. It can't just be based off of definitions. And that's why punishments, even in a good system, can't exactly be too harsh, because then you get situations like this where like that.
Then wouldn't a perfect system be an imperfect system? Right? To say, I'm going to create a system that's ever improving.
How about this?
Always changing, right?
Yeah, well, that's what they wanted the Constitution to be. That's why there's amendments.
Yeah, but
how about we just kill everyone who has less than 100 IQ? Awesome.
Eugenics back again.
Let's do it.
What if it's not
let's do eugenics.
It is their fault. They're stupid, Hector.
Neoliberal eugenics. How do you call it? Electric boogaloo.
Broke till Friday.
We got two pillars.
We're broke till Friday. Goodbye, my friends. We'll see you next week. Now I'ma go and beat my meat. And we're broke till Friday. Goodbye, my friends. We'll see you next week. And now I'ma go and beat my meat. And we're broke till Friday.